use the condoms.
You know you have to protect yourselves, guys.
But married men don't like it. I mean, they don't use it with wife, they don't use it with boy.
Tinsel, don't...
You say it's safe.
It's not safe. You can't assume that just because they're married...
It's like there's a convention in town.
Nothing safe, all right? That is no convention. That is Detective
Police?
McCoy. That's who that is. Guys!
Down the hole. Down the hole. Police! Okay.
Hi, what are you doing here? You know this is a licensed brothel, don't
Well,
you? You don't have to come bursting in through the
Business a
door.
bit slow, is it? There's nobody here. What's going on here? What do we got, Jake? You got something down there?
I suppose you guys have got a warrant just to barge in
Who
here?
are you? Who are you?
Steve Renshaw, the manager.
No one got out the back and no one left the building.
Okay, check out this attic. Or it must be a
Have you got a
basement or something
warrant?
like that.
Maybe a manhunt.
Yeah.
Can I ask you exactly what it is you're looking for?
That's for you. We're looking for illegal immigrants, the sort of people that you would hire in a place like
I'm
this.
sorry, I can't help you there.
Look, why don't you just tell us where they are? Save us the trouble of tearing the place apart.
Sounds
You
like
do
a
that,
threat.
and I'll be sending you the renovation.
I got some here. Come and have a look.
Come here. All right. What do you got?
It's a little closet, that's all. Come and have a look.
Okay. You just stay there. Don't move. There you go, Deke. Bring that ball.
I'm not going in there.
Come on, get in there. Bring that.
I'm not going in there.
Go in there. Go on. Just get in there and take them out.
Come on, girls. Come out of there.
Now, you're aware you're employing illegal immigrants?
I don't ask them for their passports. I give them a job so they can put food on their tables.
Yeah, and a fair amount of their earnings in your pocket. Is that right?
No, that's not how I operate.
How all you blokes operate is called exploitation, mate.
Also, I give them a job so they can support their families. You're the one sending them home with nothing.
And you got your driver's license there?
You promised you're gonna look after
Tinsel,
us.
I had nothing to do with this.
You lie.
Tinsel,
You lie.
Paper towel there.
I'm gonna ask you
help
another
yourself.
question.
Yeah, sure. Cheers. See you tomorrow.
Okay.
Have a good workout.
I will.
Hey, where's he going?
Training.
Oh, he's going training, is he? Yeah. Training for the big match, eh?
Why? Have you got a problem with that?
Well, mate, I gotta stack this high full of paperwork. I got immigration to deal with. I can deal with a hand here.
Hey, Costos,
Yes, mate.
give us a hand, will you?
There you go. You can give each other a
Mate,
hand.
the name's Kustos, not Couscous.
Bill, I want to know who.
That was an anonymous tip-off.
Oh, come on, you and I both know how this works. Neighbourhood complains, they're pretending that they're worried about illegals and all they really want to do is clean up their backyard.
And you don't have a problem with the bloke who's exploiting these people?
Exploiting? Are you for real? The guy's taken them off the streets, he's given them health checks, He's not exploiting them, he's looking
Well, that's
after
not
them.
Steve we're interested in, I mean, I don't want to waste my time with a charge of harbouring illegals.
Well,
you know what I mean? I just don't want to
Well,
waste
that isn't
my time
helping the
with
workers, you know that, don't you? You see this guy here?
Yeah.
He's going to go back to Burma. He's going to go back to a police state.
Right,
Do you understand what that
Yeah,
means?
yeah.
Hey, you sure?
Yeah. If you want to keep them out of Villawood, why don't you talk to immigration? They might be able to organise a bridging visa.
Bridging visa?
You heard of that?
That's the extent.
I mean, they're the experts.
You are just fabulous help.
They're
Just
the
amazing.
experts.
You're no help at all to me, honestly.
An immigrations officer.
We know you're an illegal immigrant.
If
Hi,
anything,
immigration.
Yes, long.
Hi, I'm Maxine Summers. Hi.
we want to help you.
Can we come to some kind of arrangement for Tinsel here?
No problem.
Yeah?
$500.
$500. Okay.
You gonna answer my question?
Okay, so, Tinsel, you can spend the night here and tomorrow we'll sort out getting you bed at the crisis centre.
He promised he was gonna look after us.
Hey, Tinsel, Steve had nothing to do with the raid.
How do you know this?
Because he was the guy that got me in to talk to you guys about safe sex and using condoms. You know, he cares about you. He used to be a sex worker himself. He's got to know what's going on. You know, he understands what it's all about.
The other boys, they go back home, everything's gonna be okay. Life in Thailand is good, they can keep their money, they can make a good life. In Burma, I can't keep my money. I'll probably go to prison, I'll probably die there.
Have you spoken to Steve about this?
Yeah, he said it was gonna help me stay here in Australia.
Okay, well, look, tomorrow I'm going to get you in contact with Vince. He's the legal advisor for the crisis centre. Maybe he can start processing some kind of application for you. Okay?
Okay.
In the meantime, you can't work.
No, if I don't
All right.
work, I won't be able to pay for food
Tinzel,
or money or rent.
Tinzel, if you work, you'll get deported. So what do you want to do?
Okay.
Okay, can't work. Right.
Wait, mate.
You just dig this whole Humphrey Bogart thing so much, don't you? This, I own a nightclub. You get off on it in some way.
Yeah, why not? Why not? You know, it's my club. I mean, I always wanted to own a club. I got it. It's my dream. What's your dream?
I don't
You got
have
a dream?
dreams. I'm realistic.
You never had a dream. You never had any dream
Okay,
whatsoever.
no. I had a
What?
dream. I had a dream that I would have a horse stud.
A horse stud. What happened to that? Beautiful dream. What's
I
wrong with
live
that?
in the city, and reality bites. I can't have a horse
Well, you
here.
can have a horse. You've got a Centennial Park.
I'm never going to get to a horses. What, the Easter showgrounds?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, there's plenty of places you can have a horse in. Just excuse me.
Never leave them. Don't worry about it.
Gentlemen. Evening. I don't think this is the club for you fellas. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we
No, you've already had enough to drink, I'd say.
What's your girlfriend looking at? She wants some dick?
What?
You think that's cool?
Get this piece of shit out of here. Piss him off. Get him out of
I
here.
know what I'm doing.
Get him out of here. Get him out of here. It's all right. It's all right. Where you going? Hey!
$500 for you. Take it. It's the same money you gave the police.
Where did you get this?
I told you I went to the bank.
Sit down, Tinzel. The money that I paid last night wasn't to the police, it's to the immigration.
It's for immigration,
No,
then?
no, it's not. It wasn't a bribe, it's a bond. Do you even know what bond is? Okay. It's like a promise. It means that you've got to follow certain guidelines. And it means you can't do things like you did this morning. You can't just disappear. You've got to tell me where you're going. You've got to tell me when you'll be back. And Tinzel, you can't work, man. You cannot.
Max, have you seen
You
the...
can't do sex work.
I'm sorry.
No, you're right. No.
Have you seen the article on the raid last night at the brothel?
Huh?
That's it. Combinations, beautiful. That's it. Combinations. Hit. Right, left. That's it. Right. That's it. Come on.
You think I've got a chance in this fight?
Yeah, you keep practicing, mate. You got the heart for it. Just got to focus. Come on, focus on it. That's it. Come on, right, left.
Old man always said you were pretty good with encouragement.
Yeah,
That's
well, I
all.
should have encouraged you to shut up. Just get on with it. Come on, relax. Drop the shoulders.
Full steam ahead, mate. It's the only way to go. You told me that yourself.
Yeah, I did. Maybe you need to get out a bit more. One nice girl, get stuck into that. All right.
You right, mate?
Yeah, come on. Now you do that in the night and you'll have it in the bag.
All right.
Come on.
This little pep talk wouldn't have anything to do with that promotion. You're not trying to soften the fall or anything, are
No,
you?
mate. No, you got the task force in the bag.
Getting a good word for me?
No, I don't have to. It's just a feeling I got. Come on. Enough talk. Right.
Hey,
Oh, right, left.
a bloke from last night's raid
Yeah.
has been found dead.
Come on. Pardon?
Bloke from last night's raid has been found dead.
Which one?
Renshaw. Manager.
Just tell him I've been delayed and I'll
You
be
got the whole
soon.
place canvassed, or?
Doing it now.
So what have we got?
Hi. Well, it looks like he's hit his head on something. Probably here, because there's a bit of blood there. And we found these as well. Traces of hair and skin. So I'd say some kind of argument's taken place. Over here, some bruising. Two places.
Oh, yeah.
Here and here. So he's been pushed hard.
Oh, a punch, maybe.
Maybe, yep.
Theft, do you reckon?
No, there's still money in his wallet.
Right, and prints? What about prints?
All over the place.
Okay. So what's the estimated time of death, do you reckon?
Somewhere around midnight, I think.
Huh.
Bill,
So,
there's some credit card receipts from clients here. Come to check out the back.
yeah. I'm Detective McCoy, Central Police.
Richard Hastings.
All right, so you're the one that found the body, is that right?
About half hour ago.
half an hour ago. Did you know the deceased at all?
Yeah, I'm the landlord. I mean, I had absolutely no idea these premises were being used for prostitution until I read about it over breakfast.
Right.
I came in here straight away.
OK, so what'd you come in here for?
Oh, to tell him I wanted it shut down. He told me he was a chiropractor, wanted to use the place for consultations.
So you met him before?
No, he'd been in the chambers once or twice. I mean, to discuss a renovation he wanted to do.
Oh, you're a barrister?
Yeah. Look, if I'd known he was going to do this, he seemed decent enough.
Right. You got a business card there? Take.
Have a hand here, please.
Sure.
Can
Mate, can you give her a hand? What do you want? Just,
roll him over. This side.
OK. Just pull him over. That's it.
Bill.
Yeah.
The back door's still padlocked, so whoever it was went out the front door.
Right, so it means a surveillance camera.
We'll get a video
Looks
somewhere.
like the monitor. So where would they be recording that?
On
Where's
that
that
one.
lead go?
It leads around here.
So they've got to be recording it somewhere.
There it is.
That, hey?
Here.
OK. Into that cabinet. Very sneaky little place.
No, there's no tape in there, so they weren't recording. Somebody nicked it.
Sounds like it, doesn't it? Somebody that knows the place, do you reckon?
Yeah, for sure.
So who do you reckon that could have been?
I don't know, it wasn't the illegals. They were all on the bus going to Villawood.
Huh, not all of them, mate. Obviously.
Snap, we'll go and have a look out this way, eh?
You all right, mate? You look a bit,
That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Why would he do it? Hey?
Well, he's pretty pissed off at the guy the other night.
Oh, yeah? Was he pissed off enough to kill him, was he?
I don't know, you tell me.
Steve runs a brothel. You know, you get all sorts of people through there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. People make enemies.
That's right. You just told me that Steve was a pretty good bloke. So you name me one enemy. Just one.
Okay, you've made your point. Okay?
Good. Okay. Now, was he with you last night?
Yes.
All night?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Look, all I know is I went to bed, he was there, when I got up, he was gone. All right?
Do you know where he is now?
I can get Vince to bring him to you, if you want.
Good, thanks. So did you go back there? Was it something to do with work? Is that it? Is that what it was?
No, I wasn't working. It wasn't about work.
But you were there, weren't you? Why were you there? All right, well, let me tell you what I think. I think you were pissed off at Stephen because you thought... I'm not putting words in his mouth. Okay. They're my words, OK? I'm just giving an idea of what I think might have happened. You were pissed off with Stephen because you thought he was going to ring the cops, so you go back there to have it out with him. So you go back there, you both get into an argument, he pushes you because he wants you out of the place, you get the shit, you push him back, he falls over, hits his head, and out he goes. That's it. That's when you decide to take the money.
Money?
That's when you took the money, wasn't
Vince,
it?
I didn't take any money, Vince.
But you were there,
I did not take any money.
OK, well, what were you doing there?
I went there to talk to Steve, and...
That's right. And you got into an argument.
No, it wasn't me that... It wasn't me that...
OK, who was arguing?
There was another man, OK?
Which other man?
What other man? What other guy? What other guy? Was it a customer? Can you describe this guy to me, please?
Tinsel.
He was tall. He had dark hair. He was big.
And he was a customer, was he?
I don't know. I haven't seen him before.
OK, so this guy came around and started arguing. What happened then? Was it over money?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, it was over money.
If you saw this guy again, would you be able to recognise him?
Maybe. Yeah, he's not Asian. He's Aussie. They all look the same.
All right, take him out, will you? See if you can do a pen read.
Thanks, Bill.
Okay. You stay there, Vincent, please. I'll have a talk to you.
It's very funny.
Oh, that was funny, wasn't it? Yeah. We all look alike.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we don't look alike, do we?
No, we don't, but they're always saying it about them. So.
Who's Australian here, you or me?
I think we both are, Bill. Oh, and as soon as you finish with him?
Yeah, I'll bring him straight back.
Okay, so no more follow-ups?
No, not without you, President Vincent. So how are we going here? All under control?
That's him.
Who?
That's the man that I saw at the brothel.
Which one?
The tall one.
Sure. The one out there?
The tall one?
Yep.
You didn't buy it, did you?
Oh, you know how it goes, mate. I've got to ask this.
Yeah, he's a suspect in a homicide. Throw a bit of dirt around, try to take the heat off himself.
Happens all the time.
Yeah, well, it's bullshit.
But I got to ask you now then. So you didn't go back to the brothel last night for anything?
No.
No reason at all?
No. See you later.
Okay.
And you sure he's the one?
Looks
you sure?
like him.
No, not like him, okay? I'm not going to ease up on your tinsel because you fingered a cop. You know what that means? They're going to come down on you, they're going to come down on me. So why were you at the brothel? Now, don't tell me it was to pick up your wallet. Okay. Why?
I had to go see Steve. I had a very good customer book that night.
You're not supposed to be working.
That's what Steve said. He turned me away anyway.
So why'd you get the $500? You're working the wall, weren't you, Tinsel? That's it. Look, you got to trust me on this, and you got to listen to me. Tinsel, look, I spoke to the immigration department today, okay? We've got 2 or 3 months to put together a legitimate case. But it's not going to help us, you know, if you keep working and you're lying about this cop.
I'm not lying, I'm telling the truth.
I hope so, for your sake.
I am.
Oh, come on, I was just protecting you.
Oh, bullshit. I can protect myself, thank you.
Well, how much experience have you had with footballers flopping out their dicks and acting like idiots, eh? Come on,
I've
I
had
believe
about
you.
2 years of my life experience with footballers flopping it out, and a gorilla just like you sitting outside my bedroom door waiting to jump in and do exactly what you do. You look just like you, too.
You worked?
Yeah. And it was good money. Lousy hours, but good money. You think it's funny?
Yeah. Well, no, that is funny. It's a good line.
Please, go.
Hey, it doesn't bother me, you know?
Please, can you
I don't
go?
care. Look, you know.
Jacob, I don't want you.
Everything all right, Jerry?
Yeah, it's fine. Thank you, Vince.
Yeah.
All right.
Tinsel? Tinsel, man, if that's what I think...
Look, you've been very kind, but I don't want to take any more of your money or your food.
No, you listen to me. That is the service that we provide. That's what we do here. And if you're doing sex work to get
This is not for me. This is for my family back in Burma. My mother and my sister, they have nothing. The police took my father away, and now they're working for the military.
What do you mean? What do they do?
They have to build fences, they have to cook. Sometimes the military make them walk through the fields. They say, walk in front of us. And you know why? It's not to be polite. It's because of the landmines. They have nothing, do you understand?
And you're sending them that money?
Yeah.
I've only been to the brothel a couple of times.
Well, according to this credit card listing, you've been there several times in the last fortnight. Personally, I don't give a shit how many times you've been there. What I want to know is where you were last night.
At home.
You were there all night?
Yes.
Was anybody home with you?
Yes. My partner.
Can she or he confirm that?
He.
They can confirm that, right?
Oh, look, is this really necessary?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I was there. Steve told me about the raid. I went straight home.
What time was that?
Look, I don't know. I got home about 10.
And was someone home?
Yes, my partner.
Okay.
Oh, look, if you go checking with him, please, don't mention any of the details, all right?
Yeah, okay. So when you left the club, was there anyone that you noticed in the club besides Steve?
Nah.
You sure about that?
Oh, look, I might have passed someone on the stairs, you know.
You might have passed someone on the stairs.
What do you mean, might have?
You know, a big fat bastard like you might have passed someone on the stairs. You trying to kid me? Don't bullshit us. Did you pass someone on the stairs or not, fat boy? Did you?
Yeah, I passed someone on the stairs.
Angler, that's all he gave you.
Yep, angler and tall.
Yeah, well, that could be, Could be 2/3 of the male population as well, you know.
Yeah, right. All the credit card owners have been ruled out. They've all got alibis.
What would he be doing in a male brothel? Eh? He doesn't seem like the sort of bloke that'd be on the take for a start.
Mate, what is it with this guy, hey? I go away for 1 week and I come back and this guy's got the whole force and the sun shines out of his ass.
Well, he's a pretty good copy, you know. 5 years and he's in homicide. Yeah. Plus, he's a great boxer.
Oh, right. I wonder how he got the job. Bill, by any chance?
Yeah, for a couple of weeks. Yeah. Look, his old man was an informant, right? Got Bill some lucky breaks and he died on that job. Bill felt sorry for him. Got him in the cops, trained him up, you know what I mean?
pushed for him to get the task force gig, which I could have had.
Don't worry about the task force gig.
I mean, who needs a promotion?
I got an address on the victim's place. Let's go and check it out.
You put a report into Virginia yet?
What about?
About Ian being at the brothel last night.
No, mate, if I did that every time a suspect complained about one of our blokes, I'd never get out of the station. Okay, turn around nice and slowly, please. Nice and slowly. That's it. That's it. Easy, easy moving. Jesus, mate, what are you doing?
It's not what you think, mate.
What's this all about?
It's nothing. It's personal.
What are you tampering with evidence?
No, it's nothing.
Huh?
It's nothing like that.
What's this all about then? What's going on here?
I'm sorry.
About what? What's this?
He was my partner.
So what, you were living together?
No, not exactly. We were been seeing each other for about a year. It was pretty serious.
Mate, you're working on this case. You had an obligation to disclose your relationship.
I was worried about how you'd react, all right?
You're a suspect in a homicide here. Does it matter what my reaction to your private life is?
Would you have taken me off the case if you'd known?
Yes, I'd have to, wouldn't I?
Exactly. Now, I need to know who killed him. I need to know why. I can't do that if I'm not on the case.
So you're willing to throw away everything you worked for just for that?
Yeah. Wouldn't you?
So you were aware of the allegations made by this boy, what's it, Tinsor?
Yeah.
But you failed to report them.
Well, I made a judgment that it was unimportant.
So are these allegations true or not?
I did go around to see Steve that night, and we did have an argument.
About money?
Indirectly. It was more about the work he was doing, the fact that he employed illegals. I was worried that if I came out, it would affect me professionally.
So being on a raid, you had no idea where you were going?
Not till the last minute, no.
No, and you must have been pretty upset about it. I mean, here you are, thrust into a very compromising position.
You could say that.
Well, were you or weren't you?
Yes.
So the argument became physical?
No.
No? Not at any stage?
No. I didn't kill him. That Asian kid was still at the brothel when I left.
The fact remains that you failed to divulge a prior personal relationship with a victim in a murder. And in full knowledge of that relationship, you showered at a crime scene. And when allegations were made about your involvement, you denied them. So until further notice, you are suspended from duty. You'll be required to hand in your weapon and to clear all personal effects from this station. You got any questions?
Third burglar.
Butt pirate.
Butt pirate. Who'd you get?
Butt pirate. Doesn't matter what he is.
Backdoor bandit.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what you call him. He's definitely a backdoor boy. And you know something? I reckon your instincts are right. I reckon this is a crime of passion.
I told you. It's the only way to go.
Let's go to bed.
Heads up.
Put that in my desk.
No.
You sure about that?
Okay, come on. Let's get back to work. Let's get back to it. Back to work, Deacon.
Not my
please.
choice of reading material, buddy.
What's happening here? What's going on here?
Someone put this on his desk.
Let's get back to work, eh?
Wasn't me. You know, I put a knee on it.
Have a look at it, Bill. You might get off on it.
You know, I got a feeling that this Tinsor character has got something to do with it, mate, but, you know, the autopsy report, forensic, they're all suggesting it was a much bigger bloke.
And what are you getting at that, Bill? He's about my size. Is that it, mate?
No, well, I'm just trying to get to the facts, mate. The facts.
You want to know the facts?
Yeah.
I left the brothel at 11:30. Steve was killed at 12. Those are the facts.
Okay, can somebody back that up, though?
Yeah, who's going to back that up, mate? Who's going to back that up?
I don't know. Did anybody see anybody?
Yeah, who's going to come forward and tell you that?
I don't know. You tell me. Is there anybody that saw you leave there?
Yeah, Tinsor saw me leave.
Nobody else?
If there are other people there, who's there going to say anything, mate?
I don't know.
Who's going to say they're at the brothel? Think about it, mate.
I'm thinking about it. I mean, you've spouted a fair bit of bullshit so far. I don't know what to believe.
You don't believe me?
I'm not saying I don't believe. I'm just saying, what am I supposed to believe?
Me there, Bill.
What am I supposed to believe? Hey, everything's been bullshit so far.
Believe me.
the repercussions of coming out.
Yeah, you got to talk to me about it.
Yeah.
Doesn't bother me, mate.
I know, but...
You're coming out like that, it's just,
Yeah, but it bothers a lot of people, mate. You know that. It just made a lot more sense to keep it all separate out of the job.
Did it ever worry you? You know, Steve running a brothel?
Yeah, it worried me a lot. We fought about it all the time.
You what, you?
We fought about it, you know what I mean? You know, I know it wasn't exactly blue ribbon charity, but... You know, he cared a lot about those people. He was a good person. Yeah. You know, I was at that crime scene. All that shit's going on, photographers snapping away. Me holding his body. The whole time, all I could think was, don't lose it, don't blow your cover.
Maxine!
Oh.
Can you tell me where Tinzor is, please?
I don't know where he is.
You don't know where he is?
No, I don't know where he is, and from the way you've been treating him, I don't think I'd be telling you even if I did.
Listen, what should I do here? I mean, I've got one of my best men going down for a murder charge.
All right, have you spoken to him? Have you spoken to him?
Yes.
Right, you sure it's not him?
Listen, I just got to get to the bottom of it. That's why I want to
is that
talk
what you're
to
doing?
Tinzor.
I
Yeah.
thought you were just coming around here looking for suspects.
Oh, Jesus, listen. Where is he? Can you tell me where he is so I can talk to him?
Bill, he didn't do it, okay? I can tell you, I know Tinzor, and he didn't do it.
Yeah, well, maybe you're just a bit too close on this one.
Oh, and you're not. He's trying to support himself. He's got a family to support in Burma. I mean, can you imagine what that's like?
So he's out working again, is he?
No.
Thank you.
I don't know why I have to do this, you know. I don't even look like a puss.
Oh, and they love big fat bastards.
Shut your mouth, you arsehole.
Well, it's easy you'll be looking at.
Shut up. No. Just gonna have a look down here. Yes. How much?
100.
Stay! You said you didn't want to do that, Deke.
Well, you weren't going to catch him.
Give him a big cuddle, come on.
Yeah, big, very funny.
You want to get your facts straight if you're going to go around pointing the finger at cops. Hmm? So you reckon Detective Chambers was at the brothel the night the manager was killed? Is that what you're saying?
That's what I said.
Okay. How could he have killed him if he left while you were still there?
I don't know. Maybe he came back.
No, he didn't come back. You were the last one to see him alive.
Well, he's lying.
Oh, of course. I never thought of that. He's a cop. You're a hooker. So who am I going to go with here?
Bill, you got nothing to charge him.
You or him?
You have nothing to charge him
You
on.
want me to charge him with soliciting? We can get him with that.
You're going to destroy the visa application,
Well,
is that right? Is that what you, just for the
that's
sake of
what's
your
gonna happen.
investigation, you're going to send him back to Burma? So you're
I
going to
don't
save
want
a
that to
cop's
happen,
ass.
but I
Save a
have
cop's
got
ass.
a murder to solve here.
And a cop's ass to save.
All right, you don't want me to charge you with anything? Then you give me something to go on. That's all you have to do. Talk to me. Let's go through it again. You went back to the brothel to talk to Stephen. Detective Chambers left. Then what happened? Tell me what happened. Did somebody else come in there? Was there somebody else there? Is that what it was?
Was he?
Was there somebody there? Just tell me. I'm not saying it was you. Was there somebody else there?
So, was he?
Charge him.
No, don't charge him with nothing.
No.
Don't charge him.
He said he was going to kill me.
Who did?
He's going to kill me
Who said? Who said that?
She's gonna kill me.
Tinsel, who? Who are
said
you
that?
talking about?
She's gonna kill me, Vince. No.
Who?
No. She's gonna kill me, Vince.
Can I see you outside?
You gotta tell him, all right?
Right. The ball's in your court, Vincent. Either he coughs up or I'm going to have to hit him with a soliciting charge. Now,
Oh,
I'll
but
do
what-
whatever it takes to get him to talk.
Yeah, well, what if someone else is involved, Bill?
Okay. And it's in your interest to get him to talk. You know, if he can give some evidence in court, it's going to be in his interest. Now, we could get
What is he
him
gonna
at
get?
least, he could get at least 6 months.
Well, what about a year? What if you took your time with your brief?
I
Could you get 12 months
yeah,
for me?
I could do that. Yeah, I could make that happen.
Yeah?
Yep. But I mean, if he talks...
Yeah, well,
we
that's
get him
what
to
I've got-
court,
well, that's what I've got
then
to do.
I can guarantee 6.
But you'll
But
push
you-
for 12.
You work on him, and I could get 12.
I just have to try and get him to talk to us now, that's right.
That's what I want you to do.
Well, you stop yelling at him and he bloody might.
Who's yelling at him?
So, Tinzor, if you help the police, they'll help you, all right? So if you know who killed Steve and you tell us, you won't get charged.
But will I be sent
All
back
right.
to Burma?
Not if you're helping the police. If you're giving evidence, no, you'll get to stay in Australia
To live here?
as a temporary resident until the case is over.
And then what happens afterwards?
Well, by that time, Vince will have had time to put together your...
Application for refugee status.
Yeah, and you'll be much more likely to get refugee status if you've helped the police. Okay?
But he said he was going to kill me if I tell anybody.
Tinzor, nobody's going to kill you. The police will protect you. Hey, the police are not the same as they are in Burma, okay? So what happened when you left the brothel? You went in, you saw Steve, and you said, I need more work. Is that right? And he
Yep.
just told you to piss off, yeah? Okay, well, what happened then? Was there anybody there when you left?
There was a man there.
Yep.
Man, who was this man, Tinsel?
I don't know his name.
Mm.
He says to call him sir. He says it's best that way.
Right, so you spoke to him that night, yeah?
I left the brothel. But he stayed and argued with Steve. Then I went to the wall to make some money because I needed some money.
Sure, that's okay.
And then he came and saw me at the wall, and he said that I found. Because I saw him, he knows that I saw him there with Steve, and if I tell anybody anything, that he was gonna kill me, and I was gonna end up like Steve.
Okay.
But he paid me good money, so I can pay you back for you know.
Don't.
Yeah. And then he promised that I can stay in Australia, because he knows very powerful people.
So you knew this bloke, did you?
Mm.
What, was he a customer?
Yeah.
At the brothel?
No. He's very rich. We go to private parties. Me and the other boys from the brothel. I don't know where it is.
Tinjo, would you be able to tell us what this bloke looks like, please?
Bill, there's a penury of the suspects.
Do you remember anything else?
We reckon he might be a bit of an entertainer. Right? Tinsel said that he had a couple of wigs in the back seat. Could be a cross-dresser.
No, I don't think he's a cross-dresser.
Yeah, that's him.
Okay, sit down, please.
Don't really like the odds of that in court. Gay illegal rent boy versus a respectable barrister. That defence is going to rip him into shreds.
Well, not exactly the best result, but under the circumstances, the outcome could have been a lot worse. I mean, after all, we could have had a less sympathetic magistrate. But I'm sure that... excuse me. Not here.
The police have been questioning me. They knew that you were at the brothel that night.
You didn't tell them anything.
I want more money.
I have already given you thousands. And besides which, despite public opinion, I am not exactly made of cash. This is tantamount.
I'm gonna tell you
Right now.
everything if you don't give me more money.
Richard Hastings, would you mind coming with us, please? A few questions to ask. You don't want to make a scene here now, do we?
Well, certainly not, but I just don't quite understand what...
Oh, you'll understand. There you go, Rich. All right. You can sit at the top of the table if you like. Just make yourself comfortable. That's right. You can take that horsehair off your head too, if you like. Yeah, that must be better. Okay. Do you want to tell us about an argument that you and Stephen Renshaw had on the night of his death? Well, this is a turn-up, isn't it? A barrister with nothing to say.
Hey.
All right, well, I'll tell you what we've got. So we've been doing a bit of checking around. Apparently, Palmer Street isn't the first place that you accidentally leased out for the purpose of male prostitution. You had one in William Street a couple of years ago, and that had Asian boys in it as well.
They were investments.
Oh, I'm not saying there's anything illegal about it. I mean, running a brothel isn't illegal either. But what is illegal is causing someone bodily harm and then just leaving him there to bleed to death. That's illegal.
Not to mention recruiting illegal immigrants.
No, but I suppose that saves a lot of money that way, doesn't it? Eh? You know, you use these boys for a couple of months, you get sick of them, you make an anonymous phone call to the immigration department. Then we step in, the government sends them home.
Good scam.
Yeah, very good scheme.
All on taxpayers' money.
Yeah. Then you get a whole fresh batch in, start all over again. Huh? And the problem is, you employed a manager at Palmer Street who actually thought these workers were people. And that's what the argument was about, wasn't it? Eh? What happened? Did Stephen come around and he threatened you, did he? Did he threaten to expose you? Go to your wife? Huh? He was going to open up the whole sordid thing, wasn't he?
Your marriage was on the line, your career's on the line, you would have been pretty angry. And good enough to do some damage.
You might as well speak up, mate. The whole world's going to know about it soon enough. There's no way this case isn't going to be heard in camera.
Sure, the media will handle it with their usual sensitivity.
You'll have the front page, mate.
On the other hand, I mean, just an alternate theory, maybe you were in the dark about the brothel. You went around to have it out with Stephen, and that's what the argument was about. You pushed him, he went over, cracked his head. It was an accident. An accident. Fine, upstanding citizen, outraged by this situation. I mean, a jury would be, they'd be very sensitive to that, wouldn't they?
Are you offering me a deal?
A deal? Offering a deal? Come on. That'd be blackmail, wouldn't it? You ought to know that. You're the barrister. Offering a deal? Come on. Jesus. No, we're just exploring evidence here. Huh? I mean, I could hand the whole thing over to the coroner, see what he made of it. But he'd probably want to turn the whole thing into a great big circus anyway. You know, push for a murder charge or something. But anyway, I mean, that's up to you. Okay, so I'll leave you here with these two detectives, and you just think on it. Right, Richard?
Ask him if he wants to speak to a lawyer.
Now, I bet you've never been in a situation like this before, have you?
So what, you think he'll break?
Well, he's getting a pretty good deal.
Well, you know, if he goes down, that'll put Ian in the clear.
Yes, there might be some blokes around here that'll be disappointed with that.
Thanks, Clocker.
He's an easy target.
Oh, why? Because he's a puffer.
Yeah, and also because he's a good cop. You know, he's moving up fast through the ranks. Because there's going to be a bit of resentment because of that.
Well, you know, you gave him some pretty special treatment, didn't you? Hey?
Yeah, well, he deserved that promotion.
And I didn't? Mate, what about that undercover job I did, eh? Put my ass on the line. Where's my promotion?
Listen, mate, I can write you up as many recommendations as you want, but it's up to you. You've got to decide you want to do it. You know, you've got to do things by the book, otherwise you are going to be knocked back. Of course, well, some of us, you know, we don't want to be commissioners. We do have to break the rules to get a result. That's what we do.
I know that.
Hastings has signed a confession.
How'd you get to do that? Same way you did that?
What does that mean?
I have no idea. Why do I always get blamed for this shit round here?
Because you look like a dickhead.
Thanks very much. Coming for a wog, I love that. Give us a burger and some of those shitty fries, will you, Clocker, please?
All right, thanks.
You been farting in the kitchen again?
No, all the time, mate.
That's a boy. See, I love this place.
Are you right?
Oh, what is it?
Hey.
Yeah, I know. It's
Hey,
me
babe.
nuts.
What's going on?
A present. For you. Yeah. Oh, you never been given a present before? Hey? You don't like him?
No, he's beautiful.
He's beautiful.
But he's a horse.
Yeah.
I can't have a horse.
Sure you can. Why not?
Because I live in a warehouse in the city. Where am I? He's so big. Where am I going to put him?
I got a big house.
Big enough for a horse.
It's big enough for you. And the horse will stay in a stable that I've organised. He'll be fed and washed and looked after. It's all done. It's all yours. Okay, it's yours. There you go.
Thank you. Thanks.
You going somewhere, mate?
CES, mate.
CES? I thought Virginia was going to have you reinstated.
Yeah, I've been reinstated, but the promotion's been knocked back.
So what, you're going to quit?
Virginia can crap on all she likes about the new force, but it's a boys' club. You either drink in the right pubs, you go to the right barbecues, or you're shafted into some gay liaison media unit. It's just not what I had in mind for my career, mate.
Yeah, well, you should be happy that you're not black and pregnant.
You're an asshole, Custis.
No one gets promotions around here, you know. I mean, I've been here for a while. No breaks. Mate, you try being a wog in the force. See how far you get. No, you don't fit the mould, you don't do things their way, you're stuffed.
I hear you pissed on IA.
They want to hold that against me. Yeah? You believe that shit?
So why do you stay?
I'll tell you why I stay, because I want to be a cop. Right? There's going to be a lot of people who want to get in my way, and there's going to be a lot of people who are going to say things, but it doesn't matter. It's not going to stop me. Put my head down and get on with it. That's what you should do.
Mate, if I was still a gambling man, I'd be putting my money on him.
Yeah, you'd be the only one.
That's right. Good value.
That's if he shows up.
Of course he's going to show up. Anyone seen him? He'll show.
What? He said he'll show.